Santé. Salut. Ah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Take a seat. Tonight, we killed the bat. Ah. Merci. Je l'ai fait à l'arrache. Enfin, je l'ai fait à l'arrache, non pas vraiment, mais voilà. C'est la première fois que j'en fais un comme ça. Oh, tu veux savoir ce que j'ai ressenti dans mon petit cœur? Je vais te donner un indice. Jamais tu ne pourras savoir. Poser ça là. Écoute, non, je vais poser ça. Attends. Poser ça là. Voilà. Là où ça devrait pas trop craindre. Voilà. Non, t'inquiète. Tout va bien. Ah. J'adore ce maquillage, je me suis trop marré à le faire. Des bisous, je repars au travail. Au moins, j'ai pu timer le follow. Ouais, bah merci beaucoup. Bye bye. Bon courage pour le boulot, Pac-Man. Et merci pour ta bienveillante coopération. Ah, faites des clips. Le W de Wario quand tu fais la gueule. Il y a des choses à faire là. Ah. Ouais, j'ai envie de me marrer à refaire des scènes là du genre. Merde, j'ai mon maquillage qui coule. J'arrive plus à respirer. Ah. Non, mais du genre. Des trucs du style, je sais pas moi. Qu'est-ce que j'ai en tête là tout de suite? Qu'est-ce que j'ai en tête? Ouais, genre la fin d'Arkham Origins avec Yeah, front of a kill and back for more, eh? Bane is still alive. Well, that's not funny. Sa tête est vide. Peut-être. Je m'amuse tellement. J'aime faire des tronches cheloues. Ouh. Je meurs. Ne t'inquiète pas, Chun, ça va bien se passer. T'inquiète pas, ça va bien se passer. T'inquiète pas. On peut rester longtemps comme ça en vrai. Hein. Même s'il faudra peut-être jouer au jeu à un moment donné. J'ai envie de fanart avec le déguisement du Joker. Ah mais en plus, j'ai vraiment mis le premier truc qui passait un peu. Hein. Est-ce que si je déboutonne ça, ça arrête de me faire des plis en haut là? Non. Ça marche bien, merci. Ah, c'est tout ce que j'avais qui pouvait faire Joker. J'aurais bien mis un nœud pape, mais j'en ai pas. Voilà, je suis bien là. C'est même pas vraiment une soirée spéciale, on est le 30, pas le 31. Mais Osef, ça m'amuse. Je m'amuse beaucoup trop à faire le con. Joker Roux, c'est pas si mal. Ouais, non, mais j'avais pas de quoi me tordre les cheveux ni les sourcils, là, faut pas déconner. J'aurais bien voulu, mais. Puis même pareil, demain, je vais pas me raser le crâne pour faire Jack Skellington. Ah, je fais le con avec mon maquillage, c'est merveilleux. Ah. Mais un bonnet de bain, j'en ai pas. T'as cru que j'en avais, moi? J'aime pas me baigner. Enfin, vous devez plaisanter. J'ai la tête de quelqu'un qui plaisante. Le sourire est super stylé, on dirait un autre... Bah, c'est le but, ouais. J'ai la tête de quelqu'un qui plaisante. C'était dans le film Batman de 89, ça, avec Jack Nicholson. En Joker. Qu'est-ce que je peux raconter d'autre comme connerie As-tu déjà dansé avec le diable au clair de lune? Ou encore... Why so serious? You know, there are codes, there are morals. It's a bad joke. Because when it's a time of crisis, all it needs is a little push. What a wonderful day, bats! Bon, allez, on va arrêter de faire le mongolo et on va lancer ce putain de jeu parce que c'est peut-être le but. À savoir que je me souviens de très peu de choses de ce jeu. Donc je vais redécouvrir le jeu là. Peut-être devoir remonter le son un peu. Un peu de sérieux, voyons. Comment t'as louché sur mon message? Ah bon? Ouais, non, là c'est trop fort. Bon, je rebaisse à 4. C'était bien à 4. Babache. J'ai pas la rêve de Babache, je sais pas ce que c'est. Quelle soirée merveilleuse, n'est-ce pas? J'aime bien faire le con comme ça. C'est l'expression de mon coin, d'accord. Ça veut dire quoi? Que je suis un peu teubé, c'est ça? Putain, j'ai la bouche sèche. Ah putain. Alors, c'est chiant quand on est assis ce gilet là. Pitié, le W me fait hurler de rire à chaque fois. Comment ça? Moi ça me fait penser à Seb du Grenier quand il faisait le Joker dans la Comics 2 je crois. Avec Superman 64. Oh! enfin tu as trouvé ma maison. Mais oui, c'est une logique, quand j'y pense, ça serait normal que tu sois là. Les jeux pleins de super-héros, ça m'a fait bien déprimer. Mais j'ai découvert un endroit où je vais bien m'éclater. Fini les putains de cerceaux. Maintenant j'en ai plus qu'assez. À présent je suis bien sous l'eau, laisse-moi te l'expliquer. Sous l'océan, sous l'océan. Le jeu est bien mieux. Aquaman fait sous l'océan. Bon, du coup. Donc la saison 2, la suite du jeu qu'on a fait hier. Choisissez comment débuter votre histoire. Batman, l'ennemi intérieur, peut-être commencer... l'ennemi intérieur, putain. Peut-être commencer comme une nouvelle histoire ou dans la continuité des choix que vous avez fait au cours de la saison 1. Continuez l'histoire. Votre histoire jusqu'ici. Souhaitez-vous apporter une sauvegarde ou recréer une trame de fond? Je suis curieux de voir comment recréer. Vas-y, fais voir. Qu'avez-vous sauvé lorsque les enfants d'Arkham... qui avez-vous sauvé? Célina. Moi, je vais rechanger, je suis juste curieux de voir un peu les trucs. Les choix qui comptent, tout ça. Avez-vous passé la nuit avec Célina? Oui. Lorsque la ville de Gotham était attaquée, qui avez-vous pourchassé? Le pingouin. Je suis intervenu. Ouais, je lui dois une faveur, merde. L'ennemi dedans, ouais, c'est ça. Je suis l'ennemi dedans. Séparé de Selina Kyle. En tant qu'ami. Même plus. J'ai révélé mon identité, mais on s'en fout. Elle est morte de toute façon. J'assiste à la conférence de presse en tant que Batman. Ok, c'était juste... voilà, j'étais juste curieux. Bon, continuez votre histoire, importez la sauvegarde 1. Votre trame de fond est terminée. Cette trame de fond sera liée au fichier de sauvegarde actuel. Ok. Et voilà. Bon. Bon là déjà on a du spoil. Épisode 1, l'énigme. Bon. Riddle me this. Devine-moi ça. Moins tu en as, plus c'est précieux. Un ami. Exactement. Allez. Bon. Ça m'en fout, j'ai les lèvres tellement sèches avec ce truc. Bon. Du coup. Je m'amuse beaucoup trop. Ah, j'ai des réminiscences d'autres trucs aussi là. C'est j'ai des trucs qui me reviennent en mémoire là.
Mais tu ne peux rien faire, Batman, parce que je suis abonné à ta chaîne YouTube.
Oh, ah non, ça le point faible. Tu t'en tireras pas comme ça, Joker. Tu me dois le respect. Insupportable. Tu me dois le respect, ouais. Tu me dois le respect. Ah putain. Ah, c'est beau d'être un clown, putain. Ah. Bon, on va arrêter de faire le mongolo. Tu m'étonnes que le live va durer 15 heures. Ouais, clairement. Si j'arrive à faire le jeu en entier. Et je vais le finir en étant explosé d'ailleurs. J'aurais dû me faire un café d'ailleurs. Peut-être que je ferai une pause à un moment juste pour me faire un café rapide. Genre à la fin de l'épisode 2, un truc du genre. Bon. Donc, s'ils le font pas, je vais le faire. Résumé des épisodes précédents. Bruce Wayne fonde la campagne d'Harvey Dent pour devenir maire parce qu'il est le plus jeune procureur, qu'il est super doué et qu'il veut... C'est ça, poche cafetière. Je veux un café aussi, c'était épais. Du coup... donc Bruce Wayne fonde la campagne à la mairie d'Harvey Dent. Quoi d'autre? Oswald Cobblepot, dit le pingouin, qui est un criminel outre-Atlantique, vient de revenir à Gotham. C'est ça, précédemment dans Batman. Précédemment. Bruce Wayne, ce personnage est important. Dans le passé. C'est ça, ouais. Dans le présent. Donc du coup, dans le passé, Bruce Wayne fonde la campagne d'Harvey Dent pour devenir maire. Pendant ce temps, Oswald Cobblepot, criminel outre-Atlantique, revient à Gotham pour récupérer son héritage. Quoi d'autre? Aussi, lors d'un casse, Batman rencontre Catwoman, lui sauve la vie, puis elle s'enfuit. Quoi d'autre? Qu'est-ce qui se passe ensuite? Bon, il se passe des trucs avec Catwoman, avec Oz, avec machin, tout ça. Il est révélé des choses pas cool sur le fait que le père de Bruce, Thomas Wayne, avait des liens avec la mafia, et notamment avec le maire Hill, qui est corrompu jusqu'à la moelle, et Carmine Falcon, le parrain de la mafia. Donc ils bossaient tous les trois ensemble, et comme Thomas était un médecin, il a fait interner plein de gens par intérêt qu'il avait pas du tout mérité, genre la mère d'Oswald Cobblepot pour récupérer les terres, et le père d'Oswald est mystérieusement mort dans des circonstances étranges peu de temps avant la campagne pour la mairie. Bref, ça craint, et Bruce est associé à tout ça, ce qui est complètement con, parce que lui, il a... Voilà, mais les gens sont suspicieux, et les gens sont débiles. Du coup, il est destitué de Wayne Enterprise, et... Il est destitué de Wayne Enterprise, et ils mettent à la place Oswald Cobblepot, mais c'est juste pour l'image. Sauf qu'Oswald Cobblepot est un putain de criminel, et un connard. Psychopathe et vengeur. Quoi d'autre? On chasse du coup à la fois Oswald Cobblepot qui fout la merde avec les enfants d'Arkham, mais en plus Lady Arkham qui est à la tête de l'organisation. Lady Arkham se sert d'Oz, mais Oz se sert aussi de Lady Arkham à ses fins personnelles, donc c'est gagnant-gagnant. Les enfants d'Arkham foutent la merde, hein, donc des gens armés. On chasse Lady Arkham, on essaie de savoir qui c'est. On découvre que c'est Vicky Vale au moment où elle nous empoisonne et nous fait envoyer à Arkham indirectement, vu que c'est Harvey Dent qui nous y envoie, parce qu'il nous aime pas trop, parce qu'il a commencé à péter un câble, vu qu'il s'est fait attaquer par le pingouin plus tôt, et qu'il est défiguré sur la moitié du visage, et qu'il commence à devenir complètement fou, à avoir une double personnalité. Et il est devenu maire en plus, parce que le maire Hill, pendant le débat où Double Face est créé, parce que Harvey a été défiguré, le maire Hill est mort. Donc il a automatiquement gagné la campagne. Il chope une milice privée pour foutre le zbeul. Ensuite, on est drogué par Lady Arkham, donc Vicky Vale, et on se fait envoyer à Arkham. On y rencontre le Joker, sous le nom de John Doe, qui est très clairement le Joker, mais qui est encore il n'a pas encore snappé totalement. Et justement, ça va être une des intrigues principales de ce jeu, ça va être le Joker. Pour ça, je suis... Voilà. Hein. On réussit à se barrer de l'asile. On découvre des choses sur le passé de Lady Arkham. Il se passe plein de choses. On arrête Oswald Cobblepot qui a pris contrôle des technologies Wayne Enterprise et qui a deux doigts de prendre le contrôle de tout le réseau Wayne Tech et donc du bat ordinateur, de la Batcave, de tout. Donc ça craint. On l'arrête. 5 jours après, Harvey est de retour au manoir Wayne après l'avoir cramé 5 jours avant. Il y retourne pour demander à voir Bruce et il a des otages. J'ai pas réussi à sauver un des otages malheureusement, la standardiste du bureau du maire, j'ai pas réussi à la sauver, je suis dégoûté. Déborah. Mais les autres je les ai sauvés, notamment Jack Ryder. Jack Ryder qui est le présentateur télé de Gotham. Donc je les sauve en tant que Bruce Wayne. Et ensuite on pourchasse Lady Arkham. On cherche des choses. Il y a Catwoman qui, après qu'on ait une nuit de romance, tout ça, plein de choses cool. On va lui dire au revoir après avoir récupéré un truc qu'elle vient de nous voler. Une clé squelette en gros, un truc qui permet d'ouvrir absolument toutes les serrures. Donc on lui dit au revoir et on l'embrasse et c'est romantique et c'est beau et on lui dit que c'est quelqu'un de bien au fond et que c'est pas juste une voleuse qui utilise les gens parce qu'on le sait, parce qu'on l'a vu, parce qu'elle nous a sauvés notamment, on lui donne des bonnes raisons et du coup elle commence à y croire et tout, elle nous dit qu'on est quelqu'un de bien, on s'embrasse tout ça et elle s'en va, on lui dit au revoir, voilà. Et ensuite on va choper Lady Arkham qui vient d'enlever Alfred pendant ce temps. On va à l'asile d'Arkham, on la pourchasse, on arrête un certain merdier. On recroise le Joker d'ailleurs, qui est interné à l'asile d'Arkham, parce que voilà, et personne ne sait qui c'est, tout ça, c'est pas encore un criminel. Il est juste fou, et défiguré, c'est-à-dire il est blanc, cheveux verts, tout ça. On pourchasse Lady Arkham en arrêtant le bordel avec les criminels qu'elle libère au passage. Et on la pourchasse jusqu'au sous-sol. On a un passage assez stylé dans les catacombes, plus ou moins, des espèces de catacombes là, des souterrains. On la combat, on doit révéler notre identité pour sauver Alfred parce qu'elle le menace. Et du coup, après, on se bat, on la défonce, on la bat. On libère Alfred, on commence à se barrer, elle se fait... Il y a le toit de la espèce de chapelle souterraine dans laquelle on est qui s'effondre sur sa gueule, donc elle meurt. Et on se barre, et après, belle fin tout ça, et ensuite on fait une apparition en tant que Batman au discours du désormais commissaire Gordon, vu qu'il remplace le commissaire qui y avait avant lui parce qu'il est mort malheureusement, à cause des hommes de Dent. On dit à Gordon de dire à la foule qu'on sera toujours là pour elle, qu'on sera toujours là pour Gotham et qu'on les protégera. C'est ce que j'ai choisi de dire, pour essayer de les inspirer et de leur dire que je veille sur eux. Et il y a un attentat contre le commissaire, je le sauve in extremis, j'arrête le mec, et voilà. Et c'est une fin stylée, voilà. Et on a de forts liens avec Alfred parce qu'on l'a rassuré, tout ça, plein de belles choses, bref. C'était l'épisode précédent. Dans le présent. Alors, ah oui, comme vous pouvez le voir, la Batsuit, on doit être genre sur une version 3.0 parce que elle est différente d'avant, elle pète la classe. Maintenant le récap fait par le jeu, ouais, probablement. Alors, la Bat-Tech, je la veux bleue. Et on est parti. Cette série de jeux s'adapte aux choix que vous faites. L'histoire est déterminée par votre façon de jouer.
One fateful night, my parents gave their lives for me. They became my heroes, their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win again, everyone would be happy.
Wayne, c'est au 29.
Lucky 13! There it is.
Rumi Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder, if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is? What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
We all wear masks in public. Every day is 1,000 little performances.
Perhaps, but some are more encompassing than others.
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing, meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham...
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Mori is saying.
Standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone.
He certainly enjoys the good life, doesn't he?
Made a fortune running guns during the Arab Spring. Diversified into biotech shortly after. From what I understand, he's not one for pinching pennies.
Consumer model. Could be a good way to hear Mori's conversation. Hotel security are guarding him particularly close.
A man like Mori counts more enemies than friends.
I wonder why that is. Well, looks like roulette is his Achilles heel.
He has a reputation for being lucky, but then you don't need luck when you own the house.
Al, I'm hacking into Mori's phone.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here. We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Mori's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos. Someplace where only high rollers go.
I'm looking for something different. New thrills.
Well, it's a good thing you're here. And it's a good thing I'm here.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Mori. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
It.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted. Bruce.
You think your gibberish intimidates me?
Hello?
Not him.
How about we go back to my place?
Oh,
I'll call my driver. Meet me outside?
well, since you put it like that. I never do this, you know.
You know, me neither.
No one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap, let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead? Now, let's get started.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves.
All right. Hop. Bas les pattes. Weak.
Commissioner Gordon on the line. Scrambling audio now.
Gordon.
Batman, what's the status?
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
Please, please, we can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury. This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me. There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
Bat drone fully functional.
I need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it?
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
It's the kind of...
Some kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination.
Once it's in there, it never gives you a moment's peace.
Riddler's taken hostages, casino patrons, innocent bystanders.
They're clearly not his main target. Must be an insurance policy.
It'll be that much harder to count your blood money. But don't think you can just stall. I will...
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
What the?
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer!
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables.
How should I deploy when we're inside?
I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action? We need a distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan. You're completely insane.
No, I don't believe that's it.
I'll clear a path. Wait for my signal.
Give him hell. We're counting on you.
Batman! You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage! Shoot the hostage!
No, shut up. Here we are.
Hiya, Bats.
The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open.
With pleasure.
Okay. My turn.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city. Now I'm back, and I'm taking what's mine.
All you scum are the same. Only thing that changes is the mask.
Spoken like a man who sees the world in black and white. Allow me to broaden your spectrum. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are, completely at my mercy. I don't see much evidence of that. Oh, you have to be kidding.
Shut up!
Clever, but not smart enough.
No.
Let me show you how it was done back in the day.
Riddle me this. Who thinks he's the smartest one in this? In the building that sleeps like a princess.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Oh non. Ah non, 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 c'est de la triche, putain. Je t'aurai plus tard.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
Là.
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Mori made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war.
I believe in justice. Mori deserves a trial in a court of law. If he's guilty, his cell will be right next to yours.
Justice. Ridiculous. Either way, you won't be the one to put me there.
On pareil. Merde. Bien joué. Bien joué. Mais insuffisant.
Enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
I'll catch you next time. Pour que ça tienne. Ouf. Ça a tenu. Oh non. Oh. Ah bah la cavalerie est arrivée.
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Voilà.
After all, we're here to help.
C'est là pour aider tes intérêts surtout. Amanda Waller. À la tête de quoi? Une division de la CIA, un truc du genre? Un truc comme la CIA?
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The Bat computer will be able to analyze further.
Your days are numbered, Bat Freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
The Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. We got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
Arrogance like that will be his undoing. He keeps showing off, he's bound to make a mistake.
Maybe, but we can't underestimate him. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
And you are?
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler, they're kind of our specialty.
If you were tracking him, why didn't you tell us he was coming?
We get a lot of unverified reports. I wanted to be sure.
Now we know.
Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly, and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention that filth, Oswald Cobblepot.
I work with Gordon. No one else.
I appreciate loyalty, but that there... that's the issue. The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut it.
I got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you? Or are those stars purely for show?
Back off, Waller. Don't blame the police, blame Riddler. Or hadn't you noticed he was the one cutting off fingers?
Oh, I noticed, all right. Just like I noticed you let him get away. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future. I gotta get a security detail on Mori while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Ooh, I thought she was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
Mr. Blake.
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only.
Santa Prisca?
If you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
I heard them talking about some kind of deal.
Any idea what?
No, but it'd be safe to say they didn't come to terms.
Thanks. That's a help. I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos, the energy.
You can't go 2 city blocks in Gotham without tripping over criminal scum.
Most people just get up and run away.
I'm not most people.
I think I know you a little better now.
I'll be in touch. Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like. You get me? There's a lot of ways this could go.
Pure as water. Thoreau Wayne. Ou plutôt Batcave.
What an eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus. Maybe music will help. Can't go wrong with the classics.
computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work. Harvey Dent. He was a friend. Once. In the end, Harvey couldn't make a single decision without consulting his lucky coin. He's in Arkham Asylum now, with the rest of the criminally insane.
Selina.
Selina. She'll turn up again. I'm looking forward to it. Oswald Cobblepot. The Penguin. My oldest friend. Vicky Vale, aka Lady Arkham. Driven to madness. Leader of the Children of Arkham.
Lol, donc ils ont D'accord. Alors, s'il a ça, là, s'il a ce bâton, qui est brisé en deux, c'est obligé qu'il, donc, il au pluriel, soit allé, donc lui, les flics, tout ça, soit allé récupérer les restes sous les décombres de la chapelle sous l'asile d'Arkham. Donc ils ont dû récupérer le corps et on a pu récupérer ce bâton, parce que c'est là qu'il était le bâton. Ils ont récupéré le corps, enlevé le merdier, consolidé le tout, je suppose. On a récupéré ça, et on a récupéré ça dans Arkham, parce que là, ça c'était à la, ouais, la surface, quoi. Ok. Ah, la Batsuit V2.
Lucius's latest model. Never ceases to impress.
Ça c'est la Batsuit V2. Celle de la fin du précédent jeu, c'est la Batsuit V1.
No one beats Lucius's handiwork. Useful when the odds are stacked against me in a fight. The old grapple. It's come in handy more than once. I see the refined edge allows for a cleaner flight path. The stunner's been upgraded. Thankfully, I'm not on the receiving end of the jolt.
Elle est où ma Batsuit actuelle, du coup? Dans mon cul, visiblement. Parce que la V2, c'est clairement pas celle du jeu.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far. Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that. It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. No, I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Your family, Alfred. We worry about family.
Thank you, Bruce. It'll pass. Working always helps.
Les citoyens de Gotham soutiennent l'alliance entre la police et Batman. Est-ce que ça va le son en fait? Malgré de nombreuses critiques provenant des élus, la collaboration publique entre le département de police de Gotham City et le justicier Maxé... oula, je sais plus parler. Masqué, Sonu... je sais plus parler, hein, connu sous le nom de Batman, fait l'unanimité au sein de la population de la ville. De manière générale, la criminalité au sein de Gotham City est en baisse par rapport à l'année précédente, avec un taux de criminalité violente plus bas que jamais. Bien que certains membres de la mairie aient exprimé leurs inquiétudes au sujet de l'identité secrète de Batman, ainsi de ses actions qui vont à l'encontre de la loi, cela ne semble pas influencer l'opinion publique. Je me fiche de son identité, ce qui m'importe c'est qu'il rende nos rues plus sûres, a déclaré Wayne Barton, épicier dont les affaires ont connu ces derniers mois une hausse de 50% après des jours moins heureux. Gail Rich, membre du conseil municipal, est sensible aux commerçants que Barton, tel que Barton, mais elle soutient que tant que nous ignorons l'identité de Batman, je doute que nous puissions vraiment être en sécurité. Mais fermez-la. Les actions de Wayne Enterprise atteignent une valeur record. D'accord, donc le truc de Vicky Vale est bien connu maintenant. Le procédé est encore en repoussé. Ah, ils arrêtent pas de repousser le procès parce qu'ils arrivent pas à trouver une défense solide parce que bah comment tu veux défendre ça? Le mec est fou. Et il fait que des conneries en plus. Tu peux rien défendre. Tu peux juste plaider la folie, c'est tout ce que tu peux faire. Il y a tellement de faits en plus. Enquête de la Gazette. Qui se cache derrière l'agence? Ok. On sait pas qui ils sont, d'où ils sortent, tout ça, mais bon, ils sont engagés par le gouvernement, je suppose. Hein. C'est un truc genre la CIA, mais la CIA plus secrète et plus pragmatique et qui a tous les droits en gros. La CIA en fait. La CIA mais en plus secret quoi. J'ai l'impression. Enfin, et en plus petit bien sûr. Les officiels qualifient Cobblepot de prisonnier modèle. C'est louche. C'est brosser les gens dans le sens du poil, Cobblepot. Ouais, c'est inquiétant ça. Il est trop à l'aise pour que ce soit normal. Il se tient sage jusqu'au moment où il est en train de s'échapper. L'année passée, j'ai collaboré avec Jim à de nombreuses reprises. J'ai enfin gagné sa confiance et Gotham City ne s'en porte que mieux. Batman agissait dans l'ombre, mais Jim m'a aidé à entrer dans la lumière et à gagner en légitimité, et je l'en remercie. Je pense que Jim commence enfin à trouver ses marques en tant que nouveau commissaire. La transition a été difficile, et je pense qu'il gardera toujours en tête les circonstances tragiques à l'origine de sa promotion. Mais je lui ai fait confiance pour mettre sa nouvelle autorité au service de la ville. Gotham a de la chance de l'avoir. Et moi aussi. Je ne pourrais pas rêver meilleur partenaire. René Montoya, ah ça fait plaisir. Alors, il me semble qu'elle serait pas dans le jeu si jamais je n'avais pas été la sauver dans le 1. Parce qu'en fait, si j'étais pas allé l'aider dans le 1, en fait, elle aurait démissionné, je crois. Et je crois qu'elle serait pas là. L'avenir semble prometteur pour la fidèle policière de Jim Gordon. René Montoya René Montoya a récemment été promu inspecteur après avoir été disculpé du meurtre de Carmen Falcon. J'ai apporté les preuves qu'elle était sous l'emprise de la drogue de Lady Arkham lorsqu'elle a commis le crime. L'attachement de René à la justice et sa loyauté sans faille envers Jim force le respect. Il est clair qu'elle vit pour son travail, bien souvent au détriment de sa vie privée. Nous fait un point commun. Lucius Fox. Batman n'existerait pas sans Lucius Fox. Quelque part, c'est lui qui m'a créé, du Bat costume à la Batmobile. Ce que je suis devenu, c'est grâce à lui. Brillant ingénieur et intime ami. Lucius est l'une des rares personnes dans ce monde sur qui je peux compter. En plus de son poste de responsable technologique chez Wayne Enterprise, je lui ai confié les rênes d'un pôle de recherche et développement secret, où il conçoit et développe de nouvelles Bat-technologies. Je ne suis pas le fils de mon père, je suis celui d'Alfred. Après le meurtre de mes parents, c'est lui qui a eu la lourde tâche de m'élever. Ça n'a pas dû être facile. S'assurer de m'inculquer les bonnes valeurs pour m'éviter de répéter les erreurs de mon père. Alfred est dévoué, entier et charitable. Il me connaît mieux que personne. Sans doute mieux que je ne me connais moi-même. Il est mon garde-fou et mon plus fidèle ami. L'année dernière, il a été enlevé par Lady Arkham. Je suis toujours rongé par la culpabilité. J'espère juste qu'il arrivera à surmonter le traumatisme émotionnel qu'il a vécu. Vu qu'il soit de nouveau heureux et en bonne santé. Ayman Avesta. L'agent spécial Ayman Avesta m'a remis le profil psychologique de l'homme mystère. Je ne sais pas grand chose sur elle. Si ce n'est qu'elle est née à Gotham et qu'elle semble aussi sûre d'elle qu'Amanda Waller. C'est également une grande fan de Batman, ce qui est plutôt une bonne nouvelle. Ça pourrait m'être utile lorsque je devrais coopérer avec l'agence. J'ai vu Amanda Waller pour la première fois devant le casino. Après l'horrible attaque de l'homme mystère sur Rumi Mori. Waller est titulaire d'un doctorat en sciences politiques et a travaillé pour le Congrès, mais son insatiable ambition l'a propulsée à la tête de l'organisation judiciaire la plus secrète du gouvernement. L'agence. Elle a récemment été promue directrice régionale. Sa juridiction couvre tout le nord-est des États-Unis, dont Gotham City. Merde. Le moins qu'on puisse dire, c'est que Gordon ne l'aime pas, ça se comprend. C'est une force de la nature qui empiète sur son territoire. J'aimerais simplement savoir ce qu'elle cherche à Gotham. Elle pourrait s'avérer une alliée de taille, tout comme une redoutable ennemie. Bah, la meuf, en fait, elle fait pas ce qui est dans les intérêts de Gotham. Elle fait ce qui est dans ses intérêts à elle. Donc dans l'intérêt du gouvernement et de certains gens dans le gouvernement. Donc en fait, elle est pas dans... Comment dire ? Elle cherche pas les meilleurs intérêts pour tout le monde, on va dire. Enfin, c'est le gouvernement, quoi. L'agent spécial Blake. Le partenaire taciturne d'Avesta. Je l'ai rencontré en tant que Batman. Après l'attaque du casino par le mystère. Je ne sais pas trop quoi penser de lui pour l'instant. L'homme mystère est connu de Gotham depuis bien longtemps, mais l'on pensait qu'on n'entendrait plus parler de lui. Il était si dangereux que même Carmine Falcon, le maire Hill et mon père n'ont pas voulu avoir affaire à lui. Terroriste international recherché par Interpol et traqué par l'agence. Le mode opératoire de l'homme mystère consiste à torturer et tuer ses victimes en les forçant à résoudre des énigmes macabres. D'après son profil établi par l'agence, l'homme mystère a un QI de génie et souffre de troubles de la personnalité narcissique, obsessionnel compulsif. Il est cruel, calculateur et sans pitié, et je le ferai tomber. Rumi Mori, à deux côtés, la personne qu'il est lorsqu'il se montre en public et la personne qu'il est vraiment, celle qui reste dans l'ombre. À l'abri des regards de la bienséance. Mori veut qu'on pense qu'il est un citoyen modèle. Il s'affiche en public en tant qu'homme d'affaires prétendument intègre et philanthrope, mais sous le masque se cache son vrai visage. Celui d'un profiteur de guerre et d'un meurtrier. Il s'est enrichi en revendant des armes pendant le printemps arabe, puis s'est lancé dans le trafic d'armes high-tech. Bien entendu, les activités illégales de Mori n'ont jamais pu être prouvées devant la justice. Le mystère avait un compte à régler avec Mori, peut-être est-ce pour ça qu'il l'a pris pour cible au Virago. Ça n'a rien d'étonnant qu'un homme pareil ait des ennemis. Je serais curieux de savoir pourquoi le mystère lui en veut. L'agence. Elle opère dans l'ombre, le système judiciaire. Ouais, donc elle opère en dehors des règles, c'est génial. Bon, je sais que des fois ça peut permettre d'aider, mais de se passer des règles pour ce genre de truc. Mais généralement, il y a des dommages collatéraux aussi. Et c'est surtout qu'en fait, ces gens-là manquent généralement d'empathie. Et je peux comprendre que des fois, il faut faire des sacrifices, mais des fois, on n'est pas obligé de les faire, mais ils les font quand même. Parce que c'est plus simple. S'ils les rapprochent dangereusement des criminels qui combattent, en fait. Un peu comme le Punisher. Bon, même si Punisher, c'est overkill, mais... Punisher, c'est complètement overkill. Thomas Wayne. Mon père est sans doute le pire criminel de toute l'histoire de Gotham. Thomas Wayne. Je le voyais comme un héros. Un homme qui était mort par balle en tentant de nous protéger, ma mère et moi. Contre un petit criminel de rue. J'avais tort. J'ai récemment découvert la vérité sur mon père. Il était loin d'être un médecin philanthrope comme il le laissait croire. C'était un monstre qui s'est enrichi en droguant et arnaquant les familles aisées de Gotham pour leur voler leur fortune. Il a ruiné des vies et brisé des personnes psychologiquement. Voler la santé mentale d'une personne est une des pires choses que l'on puisse lui faire. Quand c'est quelque chose. Lady Arkham m'a volé la mienne pour me punir des péchés de mon père. J'espère avoir payé ma dette. Tout ce que je veux, c'est faire une croix sur les horribles choses qu'il a faites. Ma mère. Ce mystère. J'ai assisté au meurtre de mes parents alors que je n'étais encore qu'un enfant. J'ai très peu de souvenirs d'elle. Et je chéris chacun d'entre eux. Je ne sais pas si elle était au courant de mes crimes, des crimes de mon père. Mais il y a une part de moi qui veut croire que c'était une femme intègre. Peut-être que mon père lui cachait tout. Peut-être qu'elle a tenté de l'arrêter. J'en sais rien. J'ai besoin de croire que j'ai du bon en moi. Et que c'est grâce à ma mère. Gotham, 10,5 millions d'habitants. Bref, on connaît, c'est Gotham. Ah, c'est parti pour ça que je le fais rénover. Il essaie de faire rénover l'asile. Enterprise est engagé à faire de cet asile vétuste et délabré un établissement psychiatrique moderne dit de ce nom. D'accord. Donc il est en cours de rénovation. Bien. Jusqu'ici, tout va bien. Le cours de l'action est élevé et le département de recherche et développement de Enterprise met au point de nouvelles technologies remarquables. Crime Ali. Oui, bon. On connaît. Général du GCPD. D'accord. Donc on bosse avec la police, avec Wayne Enterprise pour envoyer des gens.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Oh, Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
Well, things won't be easy with a bunch of spies nearby. They're well-equipped spies, too.
Maybe it wouldn't hurt to talk to Lucius about upgrades. Try and level the playing field.
D'accord.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes. To have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peñadoro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
His victims are the ones who need help.
I'll concede you have a point.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
J'ai un œil, mais je ne peux pas voir. Non. Vu la forme, je dirais l'œil d'un cyclone.
The eye of a hurricane.
It fits the description in the riddle, but I'm not sure how it helps us. Even if there were hurricanes in Gotham, it's hard to imagine one helping us with the object in question. If that is indeed the key.
Justice aveugle.
Justice. How it relates to Batman, maybe. Lady Justice is blindfolded to show she's impartial.
She has two eyes under the blindfold, though, not one.
Ah, une aiguille.
So it's something else. The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Look at these strange grooves. Never forget.
Bah alors, y a plus de musique?
Needle. A record needle.
Ah, bah oui.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course.
Non mais vas-y, tu peux, hein, ça m'amuse moi.
It's like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms, something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany. I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Oh, excellent.
Ah.
I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and our stock price has doubled since you took the company back from Oswald Cobblepot. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case? Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, just some tax papers. Accounting is doing an audit or something.
Well, you shouldn't have to be burdened with that. I can take them.
It's okay. I got it.
Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
Le plaisir de la revoir.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop?
Oh, no, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Now, would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do.
Merde, 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 merde.
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast. Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Hey, Bruce.
Salut.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small,
Nice.
quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You
Ouais, ouais,
always
ouais.
had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything. So I made you some tech the government would be jealous of.
Someone here wants a raise.
She's already gunning for my job, Bruce. Can you believe it?
The hours you work? Not a chance. I actually have a life. Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear. I can't quite put my finger on it, but you look...
Well, please just don't say old.
Well, now that you mention it.
Hey, play nice. Bruce has had a rough year.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late, already
No.
touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
It's pretty cool, huh?
I don't know if cool would be the word I would use. I can hear it hum. What does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
Alright, if you think you can help, then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. Said he was having some issues with his health?
He would love that.
I hope he isn't still angry with me and Luke about that incident with the china.
Well, you know Al. No one messes with his dinnerware.
Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
All right then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission. We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler. And we can trust her. She's family after all.
You know how dangerous our business is. I couldn't live with myself if something happened to Tiffany. I'm just gonna have to say no.
It's your secret to tell.
Yes, it is.
May I just say, burdens are lighter when carried by many.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Mr. Wayne.
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office. Whenever you, get done here?
Keep me in the loop about that, thing?
Will do.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's Behavioral Analysis Unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
I sure hope I'm not in any trouble.
Oh, everyone's in some amount of trouble. It's my job to find out just how much. This office, it really represents you.
Well, I like to think so.
Is this you?
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham, yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that.
How's it going down there?
I, left that file on your desk. Think you could bring it down?
I'll be down in just a second. Sorry about that. What were you saying?
I was saying you're a bit of a mystery.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Anything I can help with?
See, I told you he'd be cooperative. Agent Blake thought you'd be cagey, defensive, based on your history. Guess he was wrong.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane, they seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
They're not attracted to me any more than the average citizen. We live in one of the most dangerous cities in the world, right? Stands to reason I'd run into a few psychos.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound of it, you two were close.
John may very well say that, yes.
But not you?
A conversation in a mental hospital does not make us friends, much less close.
I see. According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Then you jumped into the fray. Several people were hurt.
I was trying to break up a fight.
I don't blame you. You must have been scared. John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
Okay, now I'm a little creeped out. I knew him for, what, a day?
Maybe you made an impression on him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
Every association you've made so far has been investigated by the authorities or covered by the press. I have nothing to hide.
All you do is hide. Hide behind the press, behind your money, your power. I think it's all an elaborate mask. You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
You've got the wrong idea. That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us. I might still be able to disable it, but...
You just hold tight, Lucius. I'm coming down to help.
It's too late for that. Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius!
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius!
Lucius! No!
1 killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion
The
rocks Wayne
GCPD is
Tower.
opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises Chief Technology Officer Lucius Fox died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
You don't have to worry, Lucius. Tiffany, I'm gonna take care of your family. As if they were my own.
Just like Lucius took care of you. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing. But this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Don't worry, Al. I will find him and bring him to justice. He will spend the rest of his life behind bars.
I'm glad to see your sense of duty still reigns supreme. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes, she can use all the support she can get.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Tiffany, I know what you're going through. I remember what it was like when I lost my parents. That, sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
It certainly didn't for me.
He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about. So much wisdom in that goofy head of his.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left. What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up. Please tell me. For my own sanity.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
What, Bruce? What are you mixed up in? fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing. I need to know.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you? I hope you can forgive yourself. Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
So sorry, really. It's such a shame. At least he went out with a bang, right? Yeah, for that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father?
Well, no, but judging by all the lovely people here, he must have been...
John, can I talk to you a sec?
Bruce! I was hoping I'd bump into you.
Why don't we catch up over here?
Yeah, I'd love that. We have so much to catch up on. Enjoy the rest of your day. Look, I know it's a closed casket, but I can see by the jeans, your friend was a looker, huh?
Why are you here, John?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion. I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
Thank you, John. That's very considerate of you.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure. First time at a funeral, you see? People get upset at the littlest things. It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
It's the best place for you. I'm sure they take you back.
Oh no, Bruce. Didn't you know? I'm cured. Dr. Leland said so herself. Cross my heart. Off the meds and everything.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me. You know, you might have been a little reluctant at the time, but if it wasn't for me, you'd still be in Arkham. Sleeping off your meds in the rec room with Zaz. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
I didn't agree to that. But you did help me out.
Friends look out for each other. Am I right?
Non, mais en vrai, il m'a vraiment aidé hein, pour le coup, parce que s'il avait pas créé le merdier, ils auraient pas considéré de me faire dégager parce que c'était trop dangereux quand j'étais là en fait. Donc que je sois intervenu ou que j'ai appelé téléphone, dans tous les cas en fait, dans tous les cas il m'a aidé en fait. Donc
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. You will meet them for me, won't you? Please, I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
I'd be happy to chat with your friends, John. Just say when and where.
I was so hoping you'd say that. We are going to have so much fun.
Ça peut être intéressant.
I knew this would work out. This air between us, this is real. You can't force this kind of friendship. I want to commemorate the moment. The guys will be so excited. Now, what filter should I use?
Put that away. This is a funeral, for God's sake.
I'm sorry. I got so caught up in it all, I completely forgot. I just know you're gonna hit it off with the guys. I should warn you, though. I've got an enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
C'est un ennemi dangereux.
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, so I shouldn't be surprised. Not your usual crowd, though. Or so I thought.
If I were you, I'd stay away from Riddler, John. He's dangerous.
Oh, yeah. Well, you don't have to tell me twice, buddy boy. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
You mean his hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
I'm your friend, John. You can trust me.
Trust is the mainstay of any healthy relationship. I want that for us, Bruce. I really do. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days.
I would appreciate that, John.
That's what friends are for, Bruce. Just meet mine later, like I asked. Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away. Excuse me. Sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
Me too, John.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
Il peut m'être utile. Le meilleur flic.
Enjoying the view?
Hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier. But when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up, and what happens? Someone bombs his company.
Wayne's still in one piece. It's the dead who deserve your sympathy.
They have it. Them and their families. You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in the East End.
Why am I not surprised? East
On n'aura pas le temps.
End's been a no man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least. Looks like gang activity's heating up along 43rd.
Well, I'll see what I can do. Hey, I get it, but we're stretched thin, I told you. Riddler's a loner. I bet he's avoiding that area.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased, anonymously.
The only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. Hey, if this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
C'est réciproque.
The way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. So stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me. And I don't think she's good for Gotham.
As far as law enforcement goes, Jim, you are the best of it. I don't know many cops with as much heart as you.
I appreciate you saying that. Waller, she doesn't see that as a strength. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. Now that there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
Notify Waller. She's proven useful so far.
Just be careful around her, huh? She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority, I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll have my people call her people on the way. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
Ça c'est bugué, arrête pas de me dire Tour Wayne 7h29. East End donc.
No one's home.
I told Waller about our lead on this place. She's caught up in briefings, can't get here for a while. She said she appreciates the cooperation. Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn.
Mais, il est là.
Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Thane, isn't he?
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Fuck!
Damn it! It's stuck!
It's a trap.
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
We go in.
After you.
Sale bâtard. Oui, mais non.
Give me a good, honest crack house any day.
Merde. C'est le corps de qui, ça?
Oh, God.
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Merde.
Holy crap. He's one
Un
of
agent de
Waller's.
One of his pupils is fully dilated, the other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head.
The man bit his tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock.
Électrocuté.
Jolt.
Il a été électrocuté, je pense. Pour se mordre la langue.
There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst. He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
Mori.
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either.
One shoe is missing.
The sole of the other one's almost completely melted through.
Ouais, électrocuté.
That's a hell of an invitation.
Merde.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
Des coffres empilés. Avec la bouche, les oreilles et les yeux masqués.
Each one missing a different facial feature.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
There are bleeds inside.
Oh.
And a lot of blood. Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
Je vais avoir besoin d'aide.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
Ah ouais.
One shoe, melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. He was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
C'est des traces d'essence, ça, au sol.
It's still
Donc,
warm.
pas
There must
électrocuté
be
et
some
brûlé.
kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
Donc il y a un son très fort qui lui a niqué les oreilles. Il y a un truc qui l'a cramé, un truc électrocuté. Non, je sais pas. Enfin, il a un trauma crânien en tout cas, donc... Il a les oreilles, les yeux et la bouche.
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
Won't budge. Must be
Donc pour
locked
voir
in
les
place.
écrans, il faut être de l'autre côté.
Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though. Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
Pas con.
I recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here.
Ouais.
Mori, he sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Mori for a while now. She must have known. What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently, they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky to kill each other.
Donc ça réglera la question, mais bon. Faut faire les coffrets, quoi. 2 H. I wonder who it is, right?
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't, so he threw off his shoe. More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll fight.
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation? Screw you!
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in.
Les éléments dans le bon ordre.
The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box. The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial. From where he lost his shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he could
get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Any mistake could be my last. I won't be able to do this without you, Jim.
Wow, when you put it like that, let's win this game.
Ok. Oh putain.
Heat's rising, Batman.
I can almost make out a message.
Hurry the hell up already.
One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
L'un ne voit pas le mal et l'autre ne ment pas. Demande au troisième. Il cache la récompense. C'est celui qui est sourd. Attends, non. Si, c'est celui qui est sourd. L'un ne voit pas le mal et l'autre ne ment pas. S'il ment pas, c'est qu'il peut pas parler. Donc c'est celui qui n'entend pas.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a face with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. They're still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
What the hell?
Les ultrasons.
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Merde.
Just in case.
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal. A radio signal. A signal. That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up.
I'm closing in on you, Riddler. We escaped your twisted puzzle. It's only a matter of time before I find you.
Time is one thing you don't have. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
Yeah, we'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
Stopping you is all I care about. I'll do whatever it takes.
We'll see. Just know that there's a cost to doing business. The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything.
Whatever happened to you, it doesn't let you off the hook. You're still responsible for all the pain you've caused.
You think I'm asking for mercy? I was running things in Gotham before you could walk. I just wanted to see if the man who claims he fights for justice is really as good as he believes. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast. Something only a pragmatist would do.
You shouldn't have said his name, Riddler. I'll make you pay for what happened to Lucius.
That must be the guilt talking. After all, the poor man's death is on you. Look at Gordon. He doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
Jim, what you're asking, there's no easy way to talk about it.
Yeah, I gathered that much. I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. And as much as I understand your reluctance to talk, it doesn't make me feel any better about this. Batman. I'm sorry for your loss.
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
Worrying about it won't help anything.
Neither will being cavalier. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God, you did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave Scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other. Now it's two.
We can't indulge in despair, Alfred. We simply don't have time for it.
Yes, you're right, of course, Bruce. I'm sorry. Between the Lady Arkham affair and losing Lucius in this gruesome fashion, this war of ours is taking its toll. The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it. He's hacked their cell phones. He can pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives.
Merde. Ça craint.
And he can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes. It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
Actually, Al, I'm gonna do this part on my own. Why don't you get us some tea while we work?
Well, if you insist, Bruce.
Je veux pas qu'il voit ça.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
All right. Now I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match up the points found in both sound files.
Et de la triche.
Bruce? Dwayne. Bruce? Bruce!
The waveforms match.
Riddler. Tower. The disabling. Tiffany. Batman? Tower. Riddler.
These are definitely not the same. The two sounds have to be the same.
J'ai compris, mais c'est un peu vague.
Tiffany. Tiffany.
That's a match. There. I've piggybacked onto Riddler's cell phone hack.
Ok, c'est juste...
They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating the launch. Makes sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work. It's not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first. There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Unknown contact.
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. Mori, huh? John thinks that Mori can get us Riddler's location.
You believe him?
C'est pas con.
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Rumi Mori up on the back computer. Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
Mori's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach, peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Mori, she'll not be best pleased. On the other hand, Riddler's lieutenant,
Eli Nabel, took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
I'll meet with Mori. I'm sure Bruce Wayne can find a way to reason with him. Waller's people are here, watching Mori. Riddler's agency data should make him easy to tag. I need you to keep an eye on him for me. Maybe cause a distraction if I need it. Gotta be careful here. They're following his every move.
Je préfère voir Mori hein, parce que déjà, bah, ça sera plus simple de l'emmerder, de lui casser les couilles en tant que Bruce Wayne et d'essayer de le manipuler, d'y aller en mode soft, que d'aller brutaliser l'autre connard, ce qui en plus va pas plaire à Gordon et j'ai vraiment besoin de Gordon.
All this attention must be annoying to a man like Mori.
I see them.
All of these agents were on Riddler's list. Even without access to their phones, he'll still try to kill them all somehow. No time to waste.
Mr. Wayne, to what do we owe this honor?
Good evening, Mr. Mori. I've come to talk.
Your visit is unexpected, Mr. Wayne. What can I do for you? A private matter between friends.
We have a mutual enemy, Mori. He can't go unchecked.
Men like you and I have many enemies, Mr. Wayne. I am sure we share more than one.
You know the one I mean.
The authorities are watching my every move. Apparently, I'm a person of interest. There's really not much I can offer you, other than a drink and a seat at the roulette wheel. Not while I'm being shadowed.
We need privacy. Lose the agents.
Done. They just got an order to sweep the perimeter. Should give you a couple of minutes at least.
Impressive, Mr. Wayne.
We haven't even scratched the surface.
What can I do for you?
Information. About the Riddler.
Why would I do that?
You're on his list, Mori. He's gonna hit you with the same weapons you sold him. You and a lot of other people.
I dealt with that maniac, it's true. But I was done after the first delivery. Riddler wanted more. Everything he could get his hands on. He even wanted me to hand over one of my biotech companies. I said no.
That's why he attacked you.
You have no idea how crazy he is. I only wish I had known
J'ai une
sooner.
petite idée.
An arms dealer with a sudden bout of conscience.
He scared me. I was afraid he'd use my goods in the city. After the explosion at Wayne Enterprises, it turns out I was right. I want you to know, I had no idea the Riddler had marked you as a target. I knew your father, back when he was running Gotham. Our interests often aligned. I would never dishonor his memory. He was a friend. Truly one of a kind.
Then you owe me. For my father's sake.
That was a long time ago. And favors go both ways. I can help you find the Riddler, Mr. Wayne. I sold him the missile array he's using to pick off his enemies. He won't be very far from it. Everything you need to find him is on that drive. But I need a favor from you first.
A favor?
Waller has me detained here pending Riddler's trial. She controls all my accounts. I need to get out of the country, and in all haste. You can help with that. Otherwise, I fear my fate is a short, miserable life in a black prison. Somewhere deeply unpleasant.
I could do that for you.
I knew I could count on your friendship.
Ça me plaît pas, mais j'ai besoin de lui.
A chartered plane waits for me at the airport. The pilot will fly me to a safe haven in the Caribbean for the right price. All you have to do is authorize a transfer. You don't want me as an enemy, Mr. Wayne. Our agency friends will be back any second. Let's handle this quickly and without disturbance. Everyone gets what they want.
Ok.
Done. Send me a postcard from the beach.
Thank you, Mr. Wayne. I owe you a great debt. If this ever comes to light, I'll keep your name out of it for as long as I can.
Thank you.
Be careful, Mr. Wayne. That lunatic is not to be trifled with. Now, I suggest you make yourself scarce before our agency friends return.
Ça me plaît pas, mais
Alfred, I've sent you Maury's information. Find me Riddler's location, and fast.
The Lady of Dublin.
Which is?
A cargo ship in Gotham Bay.
Good. Send me the location. And let Gordon know. Tell him Batman's on the way.
ça me plaît vraiment pas. Hein. Je vais être sincère. Ça me plaît vraiment pas, mais j'ai pas vraiment de meilleure option. Après, j'aurais pu le prendre de force, mais le prendre de force, ça m'aurait peut-être mis dans la merde. Donc, là, par contre, ce serait bien de corriger ce titre.
Armed men on board. This must be it. Be careful, Bruce. Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
Yoink!
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
He won't get away with this. What do you think's gonna happen?
Merde.
I hear him. Need to get a better angle.
Il a Blake.
You'll see what's gonna happen. My friends will all be here soon. Then you'll see what
We found him.
Maury's information turned out to be accurate. No sight of the missiles yet, though.
They must be here somewhere. Hostages.
They appear to be more of Waller's agents.
Merde. Blake et Avesta.
A good spot for cover.
Institutional incompetence. The agency is making terrible decisions. Your agency has been on my heels far too long. I'll give it to you. You're relentless. I'll admit it's going to feel satisfying to get my revenge on your predecessors. Even if you're really just a small
Don't want him
part of
raising
my
an
plan.
alarm.
What are you
I'll
talking
leave when
about?
he is
You'll
okay.
see what I mean soon, of course. They might be angry I brought you here, but when they understand why, they'll recognize my... After all, I am uniquely qualified to see the big picture. It's often a struggle making people see that. You think? I'm sure you can understand. You brought this on yourselves. All of you. You government clods really thought you were smarter than me. It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling.
My friends will be here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting online now.
Ready, Bruce.
Let the hostages go, Riddler.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over.
Merci. Voilà. Vous tombez bien.
Oversized vermin!
Gagné.
Batman!
Avesta.
Agent Avesta.
The floor, it's heating up.
Merde.
Thanks, Batman. Are you all right?
Heureusement j'ai une armure. Merde. Alright.
Not more.
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman.
Merde.
I know all your shallow tricks. Mori was incapable of learning his lesson. I knew he'd lead you to me eventually. All part of the plan.
The missiles.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Mori. I saw how angry you got about what happened to Fox.
Don't think my compassion means I won't hurt you. Don't think I won't beat you within an inch of your life.
Hard to do that when you're in a cage. Even harder when you're dead. My partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
You won't get away with this.
You get them right, this happens. I designed this for you, Batman. Gotham's champion of justice will die in an unfair puzzle. Let's get started. We have a lot to get through. I'm curious to see how you'll handle it all.
Ask your questions, Riddler. Let's get this over with.
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd cooperate. But I don't think the agent next to you shares your enthusiasm. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her... I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture. This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the answer, please say it. My colleagues will die otherwise.
Speak up, Batman.
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman. You saved a life. But...
Ah, c'est de la triche.
Thank you.
Batman, don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
Number 2. Also, completely self-evident. I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
I think he means me. Say it.
Don't you dare answer that.
Please. Don't let him die. Say it.
I need an answer. Or click, click, click.
Avesta. The answer is Agent Avesta.
You got it, Batman. Ha. Here's your prize.
Oh my God. Iman! What have you done?
Enough, Riddler. You made your point.
Just one more, Batman. And then it'll all be over.
I'll distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet.
Who am I?
You're Riddler! Riddler's the genius.
The fuck? Coucou. Merci pour le raid, Melena. Merci. Bienvenue. Je suis concentré, là, c'est le drama. Ah, coucou tout le monde. Merci Melena pour le raid. Ça va? Ça s'est bien passé la soirée? Vous avez fait quoi? Comme c'est très cinématique, je fais une petite pause le temps que tu me répondes, tout ça machin, qu'on discute, et après je reprends. J'aime bien mon maquillage. Après j'avais pas de quoi me teindre en vert, tout ça, mais... Oh wow. J'ai bugué, du coup j'ai un méga retard. Ah! Ok. Voilà, je suis resynchro. Ah. Bah, du coup, coucou. Qu'est-ce que vous faisiez avant? Ça va? Ça s'est bien passé? On était sur le rail shooter arcade de Silent Hill. Quoi? Ça existe? C'est original, ça, tiens. C'était bien cool. Ah oui, ça existe. Ok. C'est cool. Bah, du coup, bienvenue. On est sur la saison 2 de... Donc, saison 2 sur 2 de Batman de Telltale. On est à la fin de l'épisode 1, là. Il y avait 2-3 moments assez flippants. Ah ouais, ok. Cool. Du coup, on est sur la saison 2 de Batman de Telltale. J'ai fait la saison 1 hier. Et du coup, là, on fait la saison 2. Je sais pas si j'arriverai à le finir ce soir, parce que là... Ça fait 2h42 que je suis en live, et on n'a pas fini l'épisode 1, il y en a 5. Et j'ai commencé super tard en plus. Donc voilà. Mais le maquillage est de circonstance, on va dire.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
I'll fire one of the missiles. Use the Batcam to make it target the cage. And use Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now? I want to hear it from you.
Question time is over.
What are you doing?
Question's over, Riddler.
No, 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 no!
Allez, salut! Game over, sac à merde.
Impossible! You think you're clever, don't you? You don't impress me.
Est-ce que ça t'impressionne, sac à merde? Et ça!
Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
city? The answer is Batman.
Ok, vite. Aussi. There's your end game. Ah. Non, ça va. Contrôler.
This can't be happening.
Voilà pour Lucius.
Come on.
Batman. Thank God. I didn't think we were going to make it.
Elle est sourde.
I thought.
I'm just glad you're on your feet. You took quite a beating. Agent, are you okay?
My ears! I can't hear!
It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Well, congratulations, Batman. You managed, even in my twisted game, to keep everyone alive. But at what cost? Agent Infestus suffered, so no one had to die. That can't sit well with you. Can it? Must be an uncomfortable feeling.
This entire twisted situation is your doing, Riddler. All blame is on you. And so are the consequences.
You came after me, you know. Not the other way around. I made you hurt an innocent woman to get to me. Oh, my comrades would have been impressed. I set this all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me. They didn't come.
You need better friends. The term thick as thieves, it's a lie.
I need smarter friends. They were all so small-minded. None of them had vision. Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here. They broke the pact.
The pact?
Quel pacte? Merde.
Lock the ship down, radio for more medics. But... Riddler, is he... Oh, god damn it. Oh, this isn't good, Batman. The investigation is a dead end without a breathing suspect.
Sans déconner.
We're in trouble. A lot of trouble. I have no idea how we're getting out of it.
Don't worry about it, Jim.
How am I not gonna worry? Oh, Waller is gonna come down on us like a thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? I'm the whole goddamn hurricane. I'm about to blow both your asses off the side of this ship. This is a goddamn mess.
Parce que t'aurais fait mieux, peut-être.
Agent Avesta is deaf. Riddler is dead. And I don't know exactly how. But I know you tampered with my suspect at the casino. Unless you expect me to believe that Mori got out of Gotham all by himself. Batman is clearly being misused as an asset to the GCPD. I'm taking direct control of law enforcement in Gotham, effective immediately.
What?
Gordon, you're being relieved of your stars. Bumped down to Deputy Ops.
You can't demote me.
I just did. Don't like it? Go cry to the governor. I generously let this cowboy crap with the Batman go on out of respect.
Gordon's not to blame. I was on the scene first. This is my fault, and mine alone.
I'm getting to you. Take some vacation days, Gordon. I've got sensitive case details to discuss with Batman.
We're still in this together, Batman. This doesn't change a thing.
No, it doesn't.
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known. Riddler had a crew. Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham.
Je commence à m'en douter, ouais.
You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now. Let me know if you have anything to share.
Riddler expected his friends to back him up tonight. Guess he wasn't as popular as he thought.
That fits a theory we have. Evidence from his workshop suggests he was involved in a feud with another member of the group. Dr. Harleen Quinzel, former psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum. She's very elusive. Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
Merde. Alors. Il est endeuillé actuellement. Il a été choqué que vous ayez enfreint la loi pour récupérer le disque. Ouais, bah. Ça me plaît pas non plus, mais je le choperai un jour. Voué 55,6% des joueurs avaient suscité chez Iman un sentiment de traumatisme. Ouais bah... Elle a été impressionnée lorsque vous avez tenu tête à Waller. Elle a apprécié vos réponses honnêtes à ses questions. Elle est traumatisée par les tortures qu'elle a endurées aux mains de l'homme mystère. J'avais pas de meilleur choix. Vous 77,7% des joueurs avaient vu Gordon devenir loyal. Il a apprécié que vous le souteniez face à Waller. Il était soupçonneux lorsque vous avez refusé de parler de Lucius. J'ai pas vraiment refusé, c'est juste que... voilà quoi. Comme vous l'avez soutenu face à Waller, il vous est résolument loyal. Vous et 61,9% des joueurs avaient travaillé avec Waller de manière tendue. Je l'aime pas. Elle n'était pas ravie lorsque vous ayez que vous ayez défendu Gordon. Je l'emmerde. Elle était furieuse que vous ayez aidé son témoin à s'en tirer. Chais. Bon, certes, moi aussi ça me casse les couilles, mais bon. Le mec aurait pu me causer des problèmes, donc hein, voilà. On verra plus tard. Hein. Je veux dire, au pire, je suis Batman. Hein, je peux faire une petite halte aux Caraïbes de 3 jours et le ramener par la peau du cul. Hein. Comme vous avez parlé à Maury, derrière son dos, elle travaillera avec vous à contre-cœur. Vous et 77,9% des joueurs avaient rendu Tiffany furieuse. Elle a été ravie lorsque vous lui avez dit que son aide était utile pour résoudre la boîte à énigmes. Lors des funérailles, elle s'est sentie réconfortée lorsque vous avez montré de l'empathie à son égard. Mais elle se sent trahie après que vous lui ayez dit la vérité sur la mise en danger de Lucius. C'était la meilleure chose à faire. John. 58,6% des joueurs avaient rendu John ravi. Parfait. Lors des funérailles, il était ravi de vous voir. Il était fier d'avoir choisi une carte que vous avez aimée. En vrai, ça va, je peux comprendre l'intention. Il était absolument ravi que vous ayez accepté de rencontrer ses amis. J'ai accepté à contre-cœur parce que il peut me servir. Il n'est pas fiable. Et vous dit à Gordon concernant votre relation avec Lucius. Vous et 82% des joueurs avaient avoué à Gordon que Lucius était un allié. 9,9% des joueurs ont dit à Gordon qu'ils ne pouvaient pas parler de Lucius. C'est sérieusement, c'est ce que j'ai dit? Il semblait juste que j'avais dit c'est difficile, j'ai pas dit c'est impossible. C'est quoi ces conneries là? C'est du bullshit? Il se fout de ma gueule le jeu. 1,6% des joueurs ont gardé le silence lorsque Gordon a posé des questions sur Lucius. Ah non d'accord, ok. Non d'accord, ça ces 3 choix, c'est pas moi qui les ai fait. Ça c'est les autres pourcents des joueurs qui ont fait les autres choix. Donc ça c'est moi ça. Ça, les trois autres trucs, c'est pas moi. D'accord, je me disais aussi c'était bizarre. J'ai rendu vite à Maury, c'était plus sûr, c'était plus logique. J'ai obtenu la clé USB de Maury avec un marché, ça me plaît pas. Ils auraient pu me mettre dans la merde aussi En fait, les deux étaient de la merde, donc bon. Avez-vous sauvé Iman ou les agents? J'ai préféré sacrifier Enfin, j'ai pas sacrifié la vie d'Iman, hein, j'ai sacrifié son sens de l'ouïe, donc une partie de sa vie, certes, c'est très dur. Mais c'était soit ça, soit couper 3 têtes. Tant pis.